Today, we are putting on our detective hats to investigate a case of two films with nearly identical names. It's a tale of a title dispute that went all the way to the Supreme Court, proving that in the world of intellectual property, a name isn't just a name, it's a battlefield. This is the story of Veere the Wedding, a major motion picture, and the film that shared its name. Welcome back to Entertainment and IPR Uncovered, the show that dissects the legal drama behind the silver screen. A tale of two titles. In 2017, the production house led by Anil Kapoor and his daughter Rhea Kapoor was gearing up to release their highly anticipated film, Veere the Wedding, a big-budget, star-studded movie. The title, which translates to My Best Friend's Wedding, seemed fitting for a story about four female friends. However, another film, a smaller production, had already registered a very similar title, Veere Ki Wedding. The dispute was a classic trademark clash. Anil Kapoor Films claimed they had registered their title with a different film producers council and had been working on the project for years. The producers of Veere Ki Wedding argued that they had secured their title first with their own association and that their film, starring Jimmy Shergill, was already nearing completion. This created a high-stakes legal standoff, as both parties claimed exclusive rights to a similar-sounding title. IPR Insights. The race to the box office. In the entertainment industry, a film's title is its first and most crucial marketing tool. It's a trademark that allows consumers to identify and distinguish one film from another. The legal principle at play here is passing off, a common law action that protects unregistered trademarks. To win a passing off case, a party must prove three things: goodwill, a reputation in the mark, misrepresentation, the other party's use of a similar mark would confuse the public, and damage, the confusion would cause financial loss. Anil Kapoor Films argued that their film, with its big stars and extensive pre-production, had already established goodwill. They claimed the similar title of the other film was an attempt to ride on their project's coattails. The producers of Veere Ki Wedding, on the other hand, contended that their film's title was an independent creation, and since they had registered it first with their association, they had a stronger claim. This is a crucial aspect of film IP in India, where different producer councils can create overlapping title registrations, leading to these types of disputes. The verdict. A different kind of resolution. The legal battle over the title went through multiple courts. Initially, the Bombay High Court did not grant an injunction in favor of Anil Kapoor Films, as the other film had already been made and was nearing release. The court reasoned that there was no likelihood of confusion because the two films had different casts, plots, and production scales. However, the matter did not stop there. The dispute eventually reached the Supreme Court. While the case was pending, the two films decided to coexist. Veere Ki Wedding was released first, and then Veere the Wedding followed a few months later. Ultimately, the Supreme Court stayed the proceedings, and a final legal resolution was not required as both films were released successfully. Closing note. The Veere the Wedding case is a rare example where a high-profile trademark dispute was not resolved by a court's final ruling, but by the marketplace itself. It shows that sometimes, even with a seemingly strong legal case, the most practical solution is for the parties to release their respective works and let the audience decide. This outcome highlights the complexities of IP in the entertainment world, where factors like production timelines and market strategy can influence a legal outcome just as much as a court's ruling. What do you think? Was it right for both films to be released with such similar titles, or should one have had to change its name? Let us know in the comments below. If you want more fascinating tales from the world of intellectual property, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. We'll see you next time on Entertainment and IP Uncovered.